The governor says STEM curriculum, science, technology, engineering, and math, is setting up Iowa students to be successful. The Marcus Meriden Cleghorn Remsen Union Community School District got a $40,000 STEM grant to expand opportunities for students already taking part in the district's industrial classroom.
Yeah, and the program is meant to connect area employers with school districts to create young adults who are ready for the workforce upon graduation. KTIV's Matt Hoffman has the story from Remsen.
Over 70% of students here at MMCRU are involved in at least one of the shop classes, and the teacher says that means that many of them are ready to go straight into the workforce.
It's kind of a continuous circle of businesses are working to support local education, and inevitably local education is working to support businesses. We're trying to get kids out interested in the skilled trades and get them out to local businesses in any way, shape, or form that we can.
Students are first introduced to the dozen or so industrial classes in middle school. They aren't required to take any of the classes, but students we spoke with say it's their favorite part of the day.
And I guess I enjoyed it then, and everyone loves shop here, and I love the teachers, so I decided to take it.
Classes range from woodworking, where students build projects like cabinets or serving trays, architecture, civil engineering, diesel technology, and many more.
He expects you to draft it and come up with what you want to do. And
that's cool. What kind of machines? You mentioned the laser. What other kind of machines?
Table saws, miter saws, band saws, just a normal hand drills and
drill press.
Yeah.
The $40,000 grant will be used to buy more equipment, which is expensive for the school to maintain. Separately, the district is planning another industrial expansion expected to begin in the spring of 2025. In Remsen, Iowa, Matt Hoffman, KTIV News 4.
And all 37 Iowa school districts will join or expand the STEM Best HD program. The schools will be supported by guidance, collaboration, and a financial investment of up to $40,000 each. In addition to MMCRU, the following schools are also program partners. Check out your screen. Boyden Hull, MOC Floyd Valley, Okoboji, Sergeant Bluff Luton, Sioux Center Christian, and Sioux Central.